I'm actually getting pretty exhausted. I'm surprised. I'm not really loving this anymore.
A bit of flood fatigue?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Apparently that's a thing.
Yeah, I'm getting worn out. I just want power. God, we live in a modern world.
That's what we're used to.
But we do. This is where we live, so...
So we've had a bit of up and down and rain and sun, and currently the sun is kind of out, so we're taking the opportunity to go for a run.
See, we are actually first and foremost a sport channel, TriFit, tri as in triathlon, and we're both training for events, so despite the floods we still have to get on with our training. I'm actually training every day this year. That's probably my main objective, so I can't miss a day.
And my next event is Hell of the West. It was supposed to be Tweed Coast Enduro last weekend, which got cancelled because of the rain, and we're still yet to put out a video about that one because of the flooding that's happened. But so I've got Hell of the West in about 3 weekends. I've also got a gravel and granite ride in about 10 days.
What, gravel ride? It's called the Gravel and Granite.
The Gravel and Granite event. We're riding our mountain bikes, 65Ks. So that'll be interesting. It's looking beautiful out there.
These towers you see dotted around out here, every time it storms it comes through this lattice work and over the balcony of course and drenches everything, so they just soak up the water, and then we hang them over this with our mats, which have remained wet for over a week. We can't wash them of course because there's no power for the washing machine, so I'll hang them out again and wait for the next rain to come through, I guess. What do you want for dinner, honey?
Hot, something hot.
I think this bread's probably going mouldy now. Our veggies are not looking very crisp. We got lollies.
Not very appetizing.
I put them in the fridge because might as well. Not looking real good. We might have to go for takeout again. We went to buy some more gas today, but they've sold out in Kmart.
Oh, so we can't cook.
More lollies. No. And fruit.
Apples.
Takeout it is. Alright, we're starving, so we're going out to find some food. I got a mask. Out through the darkness.
This is going to be an interesting video, you can't see anything.
Yes, you can hear us. Check out our street, because there's no power, we've got no street lights. But this whole street's out. And you can see Brisbane City. There's a few lights. It's still early, but we're in bed. You can't see us, but we're here. So this is how we're spending our evenings. Put your phone on, honey.
Now you can see us lie here watching YouTube and replying to the 6,000 comments.
Yeah, been getting heaps of comments for our flood vids, so thanks everybody. We're doing our best to get to them all. Only the best. Actually, if you check this fancy machine out, we do love our coffee, but this requires a bit of power. Remember, if you want to buy us a coffee, if you follow the links below, we'd love that. So we'll go for a swim later. The beauty of having a swim is, well, we get to swim, so we go training, but then we get to have a shower. We have shower here, but it's cold. We jump in after we go training, so at least we're a bit hot. before we go in the water, in the shower. But anyway, we'll go for a swim today and use the hot showers. So our bikes are inside because they're normally in the garage. We've got some out there also on the deck. And because our garages all went underwater, we wanted to get them up here out of the weather. So we don't normally have our lounge room full of bikes. So it's a bit of a mess in here, but there's no real point yet in moving everything back down because the weather forecast is for extreme rain again. As far as our power is concerned, so it's Friday today, power went off Sunday night. Apparently there's an update Sunday night as to what's happening. Had this incredible man come around and put this little electric pump in. That's it there, hey? It's been running all night, goes for about 5 hours. So he's been draining our, what do you call this, driveway. So as a result of watching one of our videos, so good on you, mate. Thanks so much for that.
So we're about to go for a swim and I'm actually really looking forward to it. So it's 3Ks, and as we said before, I've got a race coming up, so I need to still be training, and that's a really good distraction from what's going on, is if I can just keep concentrating on my training. Tim, on the other hand, does not cope well, particularly when he's tired, and the flooding has caused him quite a bit of exhaustion. Particularly he's been the one out filming, so he is really tired and he's not coping well. You just have to keep going in things like this, and in a week's time it'll be over and we'll get our rest back and we'll get our, for us, life will be back to normal. So it's just a couple of days that we just have to deal with less than ideal conditions.
Oh, I cannot tell you how much better I feel after that. Fantastic. Training makes everything better. Oh, so nice to have a hot shower, wash my hair. I swear I spotted a bird nesting in here somewhere yesterday. So here's our daily recharge. So as you can see, we got a 120 amp hour battery in the van and an inverter and cords and shit hanging out of everything. So we got a couple of headlights, which are our only lights at the moment, phones, iPad, computers, the 2 battery blocks that we use at night. That one's charged, honey. That one's done. And this is the mess of our daily recharge. So
and watches.
Oh, and our watches, actually I have to charge my Garmin. So now we'll sit in the back and Amanda will edit this video that you're probably watching.